Hey everyone, and welcome back to Closed Shop Tabletop, the possibly second best D&D show out there. I'm not gonna lie, Critical Role's pretty great. So as when we last left off, our heroes had whooped a Manticore's ass, and off screen, that's increased them from level 3 to level 4. But on screen, they're now trying to track down a trail of cultist kidnappers through the sewer, as the cultist kidnappers have kidnapped a kid. He wasn't napping, but that's semantic. So, hot on the trail is halfling ninja monk Kyrilla, human artificer who's basically Iron Man, Bruce Steele, human wizard cleric with a bit of a Napoleon complex, Connor Murray, and the fabulous Lelouch. I'm not going to say his full name, the changeling fighter. Now, as we return back in, we are first starting off with Kai, who proceeds to run through the sewers for a good mile. A good mile or two before stopping, short of breath, at a large what appears to be door. Slowly behind him, encourage the rest of the party. And encourage the rest of this party of misfits. The wizard, the artificer, and the human changeling. As they sort of all stop. As they sort of all stop at the door. Kai, do you want to say anything to the rest of your compatriots as they've got to the door?
He went in here, figured out a way getting open without being spotted or...
Does anyone want to try and open the door? You're all on now, by the way, just to double check.
Not before I roll perception.
Okay, roll perception, please. I think you're should probably ask, should I roll perception before you roll it? But go ahead.
That's a 19. That is...
Okay. You see that it's a door, and you can't see through the door.
No, I'm rolling perception to see if there's any traps. Any
traps. No, there's no traps in the door. It's just a door. It's a fairly innocuous door. You don't see anything that looks too dangerous on it.
I'm doing my panic move and kicking the door down.
Okay. So as you guys catch up with him, Ethan, I want you to roll me an athletics check to knock the door down. Athletics check, please.
Yes, 22.
Jesus.
I swear, we need to look at your stats. 2. You're a big dude. Okay, 11 plus
7 plus 3.
Plus athletics.
Athletics is strength, by the way.
Yeah, but I still have my arms out.
Oh yeah,
because I still have my arms out. It takes wisdom.
Wait, doesn't that last only a minute?
No, the arm?
Yeah. Just gotta double check this real quick on the old book. My book on the internet, they haven't printed this one yet.
Okay, that's the...
Astral Arms, Monk of the Astral Soul. We have to just double check some stuff here. We're doing a bit of troubleshooting. Astral Self. 10 minutes. Oh yeah, because so they're still up. You can actually. Wow. Okay. So strength checks. Yes, you can do that. So your 2 astral force through the door, pushing it open and knocking. And because of your really high roll, you managed to knock 2 guards who were standing there, unconscious, with the door flipping into them. The rest of you.
Yeah.
Yes, I was about to say.
Very good, halfling.
I will... Don't call me halfling.
Or do you like it if we just called you human, huh?
Call me by my name.
Say that again, sorry, you just cut out over there.
No, call me by my name while he cracks his knuckle.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. What is your name again?
Hi. Not that hard to...
Alright then. So as Kai proceeds to do that, you walk in and you sort of see a long tunnel in front of you that sort of forks. Actually, no, you seem to see much because it's fairly dark. Alright, if you go into... Well, it's only...
Actually, can
only
I use my cantrip light?
Sure, go ahead. So you cast light on your hand. As you sort of wave your hand around your hand, and a little globule of light. Do you want to take any shape or anything, like a small question mark or something?
Maybe my face.
No, it'll take the shape of a rose.
Oh, nice. Okay. So sort of like rows of light, and you see to walk down the tunnel. None of you have dark vision, do you?
No, that's why I'm using light.
Wow.
I'm afraid not.
Bruce Steele does not have dark vision.
Halflings, do they have dark vision, Ethan? Ethan, do they have dark vision?
Nope.
Wow, I completely forgot. You guys need to
Alright.
for a tiefling. So as you continue the hall corridor, you're about 10 feet away from what appears to be a divergent in the road. You can either go left or right.
Okay, I say there's 4 of us who go each way.
Everly stifles our combat prowess.
Personally, I don't think that splitting up is the best idea. As the divination wizard here, I think that we should all take my lead.
Steele
which
wants
way-
to go with the cool wizard guy who's got the tag.
So which way are you going, left or right?
We're
Left.
going. Actually, can I make a perception check? And I'll use one of my.
Wait, hold up. Are we splitting up or?
So do you make a quick roll there and see if it's higher than 18 first?
I'm going to. No, so I'm going to use one of my portent rolls because I'm trying to tell the future here.
Okay, so you use 18. Well, you look down both hallways, and one seems to lead into a small. They both seem to lead into a room. With right leading to a slightly bigger room with a sort of weird potion on the table, and left leading to a room with a large cloaked statue.
All right, gentlemen. On the right, we have a potion. It could be good, it could be bad. On the left, we have a statue. Which one would you like to go to? I think that the statue would be preferable.
Does the statue resemble a monument for worship?
Knowledge check, Josh?
Sure, roll me a quick a religion check.
Religion check. All right. Give me a second here. Sorry. Natural 20.
Okay, it does not look like a symbol for worship. It seems to be more of like a statue depicting sort of just a general statue of like kind of like the thinker or those other Greek ones. Just sort of it's a man lost in. It's a man sort of just staring contently, depressedly at his life. So I'm assuming left is where you guys are heading then.
Josh?
I do believe that is not a.
2 seconds, Ethan. What'd you say?
Everyone else. You're right.
I was saying, Ethan, you kind of cut out a wee bit. Could you move your head a bit closer to the mic?
I'm not going to go to the statue. I'm going to the other one with the potion. See what it is.
Okay, sure about that?
I would advise you that you do not split up with the rest of the party.
I mean, either way, you're going to be going to the same place. And if you guys want to head back later, it's totally cool.
I wouldn't recommend that action you're doing there, buddy.
Okay, I point to the Lair and say he'll go with.
Huh?
Ethan, I think it's probably just best that you just go with the party. I don't think you're going to be able to. I don't think you're going to be able to sneak off like this. And
I just don't.
I mean, you can if you. Well, Ian, what is this? Sorry, I missed. You're very far away from the mic. You mind sitting a bit closer to it?
You meant. How am I not suspicious about it?
All right. Roll me a stealth check to try and sneak away from the party. We'll come back to you later then, I guess. Here's a dexterity check, by the way.
24.
24. Everyone's passive perceptions is... No, doesn't see you. Louis wouldn't
Josh,
see you.
Wait, can I make a perception? Do you need to make a perception check?
Oh, yeah, sure, make a perception check.
Wait,
if you want to.
actually, can I use another portent roll to turn his 24 into 12?
1. Want me to brag?
Excellent. Louis, you don't even
What do
know.
I see, Josh? What do I see? Tell me.
Louis, you see nothing. You
I'm
see
blind.
you see negative nothing. You try to look, but you realize too late that your eyes are closed.
Disappointing. Low IQ moment.
Yeah, sure. So are you lowering his to a 15 plus his dex modifier?
No, it's a 12 plus his dex modifier.
Oh, Ethan, it's a 12 plus your dex modifier now, so that is a only a 15, yes?
That's a 7.
Oh yeah, because you're proficient,
19.
so it's a 5.
That's a
It's
19.
not 19.
Sorry.
It's not 19.
12
Seven.
plus 5 plus 2 to 19.
What's the plus 2 for?
Is a bonus as I'm proficient in stealth.
Yeah, we don't have a plus 5 in.
I do.
Are you
I will
proficient in
send you
stealth? Sorry.
if you want.
Yeah, sure. Do we just double check this, please? Alright, do we double check this in general, please? So, Louis, I would just answer your question further. No, you can't just make a bag of holding on to nothing. Okay, so Ethan,
Disappointing.
you get a plush. Oh, you're proficient in it. Oh, Ethan, no. Your stealth that is with with your proficiency, by the way. Just double check. That is,
Oh.
yeah. So it's only a plus 5, so you only have 17, and your perception has to beat 17.
My perception is actually. Do I roll for a perception check?
Yes.
All right. Oh God, not one.
Oh God, no. So
Nat one, bros.
Wait. Can I roll lucky for that?
lucky. Is that
Roll
your
second.
speed? Where you have to
Are you
Yeah.
serious? You're gonna use it on
yeah,
that?
yeah. All right, fine. No. Lucky can be used on anyone's roll, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or isn't it like 3 dice, and you get to replace your dice with it?
No, it's 3 lucky points, and you can use one of those lucky points to basically replace
Okay.
any dice roll.
Reroll that one, please. Then, if you're gonna reroll that with your lucky skill. This
Yeah,
is what
then-
happens when you let your players build.
Okay.
characters.
This one is slightly better. My perception is 20. Not natural.
So you see to notice this halfling slink away. Are you going to try to do anything about it?
Well, yes. I'm gonna go. Excuse me, Kai. What are you doing there?
Kai, what are you doing there?
Still, and don't say a word. Try and blend with the shadows.
Don't say a word. Okay.
Are you gonna like grab him by the scruff or something?
Actually, I'm not gonna grab him by the scruff because I'm not strong enough, but my mage hand will.
Try and grapple me. I dare you. See what happens.
So as you sort of look at him, you begin to sort of whirl your hand around, and the green hand murder, the banner work, appears just of you, and sort of grabs Kai by the collar and starts dragging him along with you.
Can't I not do a roll to get out of that?
Ethan, it's not, you can't get hurt by mage hand, so it's just sort of like pulling you along, going, come on.
And
Oh.
it's not holding you, it's holding your shirt, which technically is really light, so yeah, you're coming with
Exactly.
us.
Take off my shirt, sucker.
Oh damn. Okay, you want to take off your shirt in the middle of a sewer where it's cold and wet. Ethan, there's still stuff to get in the other room. It's not like you're gonna miss out on that much treasure.
Fine. I just don't understand why they're I am. Why am I?
Okay, so as
We
you
don't
walk into
want
this
you to
room,
die.
as you walk into this room, you see two cultists sort of staring at the statue, going like, "Wonder what's here." It's a bit weird, isn't it? I mean, Phil, we joined a demon worshipping cult. It's kind of weird, kind of subjective, isn't it? I suppose you're right, Todd. I suppose you're right. Still, pretty weird looking statue, not demonic or something. Why's he wearing a cape? I don't know. Really feng shui though. Yeah. So as they're sort of just whilst they are just chatting to each other, you notice in the room a small chest. So what are you guys gonna do about the cultists or the chest? What's your priority here?
I am going to cast Hunter's Mark on one of them.
Oh no! Don't waste your hunter's mark now, dude. I'm telling you this in advance. Don't do that.
Okay.
They
I
have low
walk
health.
up behind them. I
I'm
sneak
gonna
up
use
behind
my
him.
high IQ to open the chest,
And
which
I'm gonna
definitely won't be a
Roll to
mimic.
attack him.
Okay, so roll me attack the first one.
That's not 20.
Natural 20. Wow, he's super dead. And the second one.
Keep one alive for interrogation.
Josh, for my bonus.
Mhm.
The other one. That is a
You're weak.
16.
16. Well, they both. Where's my notes? Four. Yeah, there's a lot of notes. I do like the characters for this. Focus. Yes, they are definitely hit. So so the first one, roll your damage. Are you killing the first one, or are you gonna knock him unconscious?
Josh.
Mhm.
Gonna punch them.
Yeah, but you can kill people with punch. So are you going to kill him with your punch?
No, I'm gonna knock him.
Okay, so roll me damage for both of your hits, please.
The first one. 3.
Oh, wait, does your monk die
Damage,
increase
crit.
at all? It's times 2 damage and a crit. So
12 damage.
12 damage. He's dead.
The second.
Wait, by the way, just
That is
still D4, by the way.
the 3.
There's another 3. Is that 3 plus your modifier?
Yeah, it's plus bonus.
And this is radiant damage because it's your astral arm still, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah. So one man please gets. So the first one, Phil, who was looking at the statue with a slightly higher voice, his head just sort of smacked into the ground. Some of his teeth sort of come out of his head, and he sort of lies in a pool of his blood, unconscious. And the other one gets punched really hard in the spine, doubling over. It was only 3 damage you did him. He's still alive, but he's fairly weak. He's like, oh, I'm
Damage.
sorry. 6 damage?
6 damage.
Oh, he's knocked unconscious. They're both knocked unconscious. One second, I'll just it's that. So they're both unconscious.
I swear, I think Craig has something against the word unconscious.
I know, right? Is it cutting out? They are both KO'd. Better?
Oh, by the way, if you're wondering who Craig is, he is our very helpful recording bot.
He's the reason we can.
Kind of
we can get
sounds
all
like
this,
Scorch from Titanfall 2.
Yeah, you guys don't know this behind the scenes thing. Every time. No recording. It's good crap. We all love Craig. Except
Transfer
Louis,
controls
We
to
all love
pilot.
Craig, except
we all love
Louis,
Craig.
who hates
Craig the cameraman. So anyway.
Hey, Craig.
Louis, you go into the chest and you find about.
Yes.
About 100 gold pieces. Are you going to try and share that with everyone?
No.
Guys, I'll make a perception check. Louis, make a sleight of hand. Everyone else make a perception to see what Louis is trying to shovel into his pockets, real quick.
Josh.
18.
Yes.
Because of that feat, I got advantage on my perception,
Bro.
and I got a nat 20.
Please.
Oh dear God! So Ethan, you proceed to notice as soon as the chest opened, the glimmering shine of gold. Louis, what's your sleight of hand, Louis?
My sleight of hand is a cool 4.
So Louis, as you try and pocket some of the treasure, a lot of it just sort of clangs in the ground and just like look, if you like drop a bunch of dice in the ground, but with metal, and everyone sort of turns around and sees that you have a lot of money. Money on your
Gentlemen, I was simply.
No, mon ami.
You weren't going to take that all for yourself, were you?
Of course, you could come and take it, please. Feel free, yes, all
So
for you.
that will be about 25
Keeping it
gold
right
pieces
here.
you'll get.
Disappointing to think a man such as yourself would scrounge for coin.
How much do we get?
25 gold pieces, boys and girls.
I am but a humble blacksmith.
So
You are but a humble blacksmith, then why do you seem to have so many fans?
A suit of full plate armor, might I add.
A very
he's not
popular
wearing full plate.
blacksmith. I'm
He's
wearing
wearing
chainmail.
chainmail. He's wearing magic chainmail that looks.
Yes, it's actually better than full plate.
Currently, when he
Hey,
gets
can
full
I-
plate, I'm gonna cry.
Can I go to the guy who got knocked unconscious but still has all his teeth and can speak?
Oh yes, you can go to Todd.
Okay, I sick Todd. Does he wake up?
Roll Todd a quick. Todd wakes up and Todd's like,
My role to intimidate Todd.
"Oh God, Phil, no, oh God, oh no,
Bon Dieu, mon ami.
Hello.
It is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. Now I happen to know you people. And you not whine, I am trying to monologue.
Sorry, sir.
Thank you. Let me get straight to the point. My name is Lelus Antonio Gilfred Marathon Zibedania III. We
Feels
can
like
either
saying your name is the furthest away from the point it is.
Automatically no longer intimidated.
Yeah, you can be intimidate. You can roll to intimidate him, Louis. It's against his. What is the one for intimidation?
21.
Oh man, he's as he looks away from you just for 2 seconds,
Josh?
he sees this sort of metallic man. He's like, "Oh God, no! Please, sorry. What do you want to know?
How am I supposed to interrogate him if he's hysterical?
What do you want to know, metal man? What do you want to know?"
Just tell us
want
where
to
the
go
child
home.
is already.
Child isn't the cell.
Simply-
Cells are that way. Please let me go home. I miss my mother.
I say
God, this
keep
was a
your
bad
friend
idea.
as well.
Oh God, Todd. No, Todd. Why did I
Okay,
listen to
I'll-
you? Cults are a bad idea. And he sort of picks Todd
I'll
up by his
guard the
arms.
bodies. You can go get the kid.
I just need to get. Well, it's a. He's like. Actually, it's like another hallway. There's some cultists in the way. There's a room, and then there's a door, and it's like a big old
Perfect.
room. But yeah, he's roughly that way. And he sort of draws it like a little. He's like, do any of you have like a parchment or paper? And he sort of. Do any of you have any paper or parchment on them?
Oh yes, I have a lot of paper and parchment.
Okay. So he's like, oh, can I borrow some?
Oh, sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. So as
Take
he
my
borrows
quill.
some, oh, don't kill me. Quill. And he's just to draw it out. Draws out sort of a rough map of the surrounding. I'm just gonna take my friend and go if that's okay.
Oh, no. I'm afraid we cannot allow that.
Can I just sit here?
You
with my
see,
friend
you're what we like to call a criminal. And we have a justice system for people like you.
Technically, I'm only a criminal but we're practicing freedom of religion, sir.
David,
Yes, but
David,
I think you'll find that freedom religion does not concern cults. Cults are still very much illegal.
those
Scientology.
kidnapping.
Two options. You either go to jail or you get the steel. Take your pick.
I don't know what
The
stealing,
Bruce
but I
Steel.
think I've crapped my pants. I think I'm going to just sit here.
Because
And,
that's my name, Bruce Steel.
And he's like,
Yeah.
I think I'm going to surrender, and I'm going to sit here with my friend, and I'm not going to move. I'm going to wait for the authorities and rethink my life and do what my mum says and become a baker. Is that okay with you guys?
Probably
It's
a good idea. Well done.
If I had...
Thank you. As he sort of and he sort of just hides in his cloak. And he's like, So as you guys do that, do any of you want to inspect that big ass statue I was telling you about?
Yes.
Okay, so Jiwoo, I want you to make me a quick as you walk over to the statue, hark. The statue door looks at you and just hark. I sense someone approaching, and the guy who was previously freaking out is like, it's talking now, and just hysterically, hysterically, it's like a
You am slapping.
damsel. No, he's unconscious. You don't think you need him. You probably won't need him anymore. Besides the statue thing's gonna be good fun. He looks at you, he's like, I ask 3 riddles, and I will give you a prize. Fail them, something bad will happen to you.
Oh,
Telling you.
really?
Yes.
Okay, I am
That-
fully willing, with my 16 years of academic training, to go through with this.
Bruce
Hold up a
Steel.
minute.
Bruce
When
Steel
you
has
say
no
something
idea
bad will
what
happen,
riddles.
do you mean bad to the individual or bad to all members present?
Anyone who answers the question will feel the full effects of this badness. However, I cannot tell you what would happen. What is the word again? Ah, yes, that would invalidate me telling you my riddles.
See, we have this massive nerd who deals with this sort of stuff. Up you go, answer the riddles. Yes, up you go. Perfect.
All right, so
I can
don't
answer
know.
these riddles.
the statue
I
turns to you and
trained
asks,
for
Bruce
16 years for
Steele
this.
and French guy here will just stand back and watch. Yes, you take it from here. You've got this.
there is no
one.
France in this world, but I'm gonna lie that. So the first one's like, riddle number 1. What has a head and a tail, but no arms or legs?
I actually know this one. This one's a coin.
Correct. Failure to
This-
answer these next 2 riddles will result in something bad. As he then looks back at all, he looks at all, you know. Riddle number 2. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What is it? Do you need me to repeat it, or do you have an answer?
I would be. You know what?
Maybe discuss it among ourselves first.
That is certainly correct. You can do that.
Oh,
And he
God.
just sort of
Eh,
noodles his head down, just waits.
Bruce Steele needs you to repeat the
My
riddle
16
again.
years of academic training has not prepared me for this.
I'm fairly
Yeah,
certain it has
absolutely.
something to do with nothing. The more nothing you take, the more nothing you have. Something along those lines. Something stupid like that.
Josh, could you repeat it?
The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? It's you're gonna kick yourself when you figure out the answer to this. By the way, it's a really good one.
Honest, you know,
I've heard this one before, but I
16
don't
years.
remember the answer.
Of magic school, and the first.
Oh, Bruce Steele knows the answer. It's footsteps. Right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
correct.
very clever,
Bruce
actually.
Steele.
I swear, Lou, if you're googling these,
I'm not actually googling them. I just
No, no,
remember these.
no, that's good. I'm surprised that you know these. The last one. The last one is probably the hardest riddle. Failure to answer this results in something bad happening.
Oh no.
I am hated and loved. I changed appearances, thoughts. Many try to hide me, but I always show. I will never go down. What am I?
Can you repeat that, please?
Okay, yeah, Bruce Steele definitely doesn't know this one.
I am hated and loved. I change appearances, thoughts. Many try to hide me, but I always show. I will never go down, no matter how hard you try. What am I? You can have time to discuss the answer amongst yourselves. And he sort of looks down again.
Why does it always have to be a riddle? Why can't they just so, hey, let's play poker for it?
Honestly, I wish they could play Scrabble. You know, if they just played Scrabble, I would be brilliant at it.
Ethan, you wanna hazard a guess?
Repeat the
Can you repeat the question, please, once more?
I am hated and loved. I change appearances and thoughts. Many try to hide me, but I always show. I will never go down. What am I?
Oh, I think I know the answer. Well, you can be hated or loved. You can never go down. What was the other bits again?
Many try to hide me, but I always show. I change appearances and thoughts.
Appearances and age.
The statue proceeds to look at you, pointing its head, drawing towards you as its eyes glow red. And then green, as the statue proceeds to say, that is correct. Takes the cloak off its shoulders. Which of you would like this?
What
I'll
is
have
it?
it.
I'll take it.
The cloak.
Cloak? No, I will find that Professor Colin Murray is a connoisseur of all things wavy and cloaky.
Do me right. So just both of you just roll flat d20s. Whoever gets higher can grab. Roll me a sleight of not a sleight of hand check. Yeah, sleight of hand check.
I wanted to.
All right.
So everyone just roll a sleight of hand check. Whoever gets it first can decide what to.
All right.
That is a
Nat
23.
20. Beat
Not
that.
20. What did you get, Ethan?
23.
That I got a nat 20.
That 20.
Jiwoo! You can't do that. That's not
Okay,
allowed.
Jiwoo and Louis, I need you to roll me again because there's no way.
No. What happens is,
All of the IQs.
Yeah, who has the higher dex between you two?
The dex? I have a +0 in dex.
I also have a +0 in Dex. Lou and I both stare at each other as we
Shouldn't
both
I just
grab
get it then?
the cloak at the same time.
Okay.
Gosh, shouldn't I just get it? I rolled a 23 and have a
Yeah,
higher
but they rolled
dex.
natural 20s. That Ethan, they rolled natural 20s. That kind of outcompetes your higher dex.
Oh, Bruce Steele power. I see that you have grabbed the cloak at the same time as me.
It would seem
Well,
that way.
Plus,
I'll just
Ethan
be
seems to
taking
grab
that
one
Well,
of
off
the
your
cloaks as well.
hands.
Obviously, we cannot cut this cloak in half. That would be a stupid idea.
The
So-
statue looks at you. Technically, you could, but it would break the cloak, and then it turns down again.
Oh, wow, statue. Very good.
You're welcome.
Monsieur Statue, do you take yourself to be a connoisseur of riddles?
What?
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I could not understand your accent.
Do you think you are good at riddling?
I think I am great at. Yes,
Then riddle me this.
I am riddling you. Yes.
What is more evil than the devil? More powerful than God? Rich people want for it. Poor people have it, and if you eat it, you'll die.
Nothing.
God damn it.
That was a good one. I should add that one as my fourth riddle. Thank you.
Josh.
Steele's got one for you. What's black right and red all over?
Sunburned
A
penguin.
newspaper or a
That was-
sunburnt penguin.
I get okay. Okay, yeah, you. Okay,
I like
you
this
win.
halfling one, and he sort of like goes over to you and like takes the cloak and is like, you will not need this." As he points to Bruce Steele and like his armor, sort of moves at the pad, and he goes to Connor Murphy. "You may need this," and he goes to Luke. He goes, "You need nothing. You are the Prince of Riddles." And he proceeds to go to the halfling one and to Connor Murray. Decide amongst yourself who deserves this more.
As
I will wait.
expected, the loose captivates the hearts of all.
You
I
do,
Gosh,
think
Prince
we
of
can
Riddles.
decide this pretty quickly with a simple game of.
Boulder, parchment, shears.
So does anyone here not care about the cloak? I
Can I have a
don't.
question?
I don't think
Check.
Lelouch doesn't. By the looks of it, he seems to be like pretty.
Okay, I'm going to like scout up ahead. I'll see you in a bit.
Josh,
So Lelouch,
You know
Can I
what?
yeah.
the
You know
cloak?
what, Kai? I do not care about the cloak either. You can have it.
So you have a cloak now. If you later on, if you guys get a short rest, I'll tell you what the cloak does. Okay.
Action on the magic.
Magic cloak, yes. You don't know that currently. So currently, it's cloak. So as Lelouch sort of walks up ahead, he notices a sort of the hallway turns to the. The hallway leads to the right, back to the right, up a bit, and then to the right again, and then down. He also notices two cultists sort of just standing around again, similar to the last pair, but not as but a lot less distracted by giant statues. What do you plan on doing, What's the Leech gonna do?
Here's
How
the game
far
plan.
away are they?
They're about from you currently, about 10 feet. If
Are
you're
they
trying to
have?
attack them, you have to. They're not heavily armed now. They are not. They have a dagger, but I think you can sort of sense from them that they are. That they're gonna do something. They have something else up their sleeve instead of
Okay. First of all, I draw one of my many knives. I take one from my left calf.
Yeah.
And I throw it at I'm using snipe.
Okay, that's an extra D.
No, forget snipe. I'll just throw it normally.
Throw it normally. Roll me for damage.
Not the hit.
Oh no, roll me to hit. Sorry, yeah. I keep forgetting to roll the hit. Just
15.
15. Yeah, they're cultists, so they're fairly weak. So trying to kill them.
Yeah.
So
Do
I
I
might
get to add? Honestly, out of curiosity, do I get like add anything to my like throwing knife damage or just raw D4?
A D4 plus
Plus my what?
your dex modifier, so it's a D4 plus 3 for you.
D4 plus 3. Nice.
So that's 7 damage.
It's a maximum of 7.
Well, no, it's a maximum. What'd you get now?
5.
So it's sort of like, it's like, oh Jesus, oh God, oh, and the other guy's like, oh God, Todd, what are you? No, not Todd. Sorry, there's too many Todds. Bill, you're right. And he's like, oh God, Ryan, I've been stabbed in the neck. Oh god. He starts falling over, and he's like, he's bleeding a lot. The other guy, he starts, Eldritch, where are you? What did you do to my friend my friend Brian? Bill, for the name. I said it like Bill. He's just gonna cast.
Honestly, I was just testing the waters.
Oh, so you step out. All right, so he's gonna make a quick attack.
No,
roll
I
against you.
see him around the corner.
Oh, you must be there. All right. Try and hit you around the corner. So he's gonna attack at disadvantage, and he fires from his hand an Eldritch Blast. That completely misses. It does curve around the corridor, but sort of slams into the wall.
Yeah.
The rest of the guys can sort of hear this from where they are, and I'm assuming they're gonna make their way up to you. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, I can
Okay,
step
so-
around the corner
Indeed.
and one punch this man.
Well,
Literally.
you're not there yet, Ethan. You're gonna have to wait a wee minute. So, Luch, what are you doing now? One's
just
sort of
gonna
on the ground.
I'm just gonna throw another knife at the one that's still standing.
Okay. Roll me to hit.
14 that time.
14. That still hits. These guys aren't right. So this knife just sort of like, what's your damage?
6.
So this one's are sort of, so as you curve your knife, and it just in the blasting hand, it topples over. This is like, sort of like a knife through his hand into his head. It's really gross. It's kind of cool. So the rest of you come in across in time to see the Luch. Are you picking your throwing knives back up from the?
I pick up my stone knife and clean off the blood. You can never
like-
outdo many knives.
Excuse me. How many knives do you have?
As you
Exactly.
can see, 10.
10.
As you can see.
Wait, what?
Maybe, who knows? Maybe I have some more hidden on me. Maybe some of these are illusions.
Maybe some of these knives are also knives. We don't know.
And does my rapier count as a very big knife? How about my short sword?
I do believe that your rapier and your short sword do not count as knives. But let's try.
Well, we are not here to argue semantics. Now then, I grab one of the dudes by the cuff of their shirt. Where is the child?
Yeah, the one that's sort of being a bit towards like around the corner. There's another round. Do you think you're right? He's spitting up lots of blood right now. Sliced him across the throat.
And you people are pathetic.
I'm
You
bleeding a lot.
considered being a florist.
I actually did. It was my first career choice. To your right there. Right. Down. Room. It's up. Up. Go there, and it should be just after. He sort of. And then he sort of just passes out after giving you a long series of directions. After choking on his own blood. You killed him.
Honestly, I am really surprised he gave such good directions with a knife in his throat.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
Okay, onwards. Keep an eye out for traps.
Look, these cultists may not be able to take a lot of hits, but they know directions very well. You know, despite being bad people, but they know their directions and are good.
From the sound of it, they seem to know how to plunder.
Josh, can I make a
So-
religion check?
A very
I
useful
want to
skill.
see what these cultists actually worship, because I have a feeling it may
Okay.
be the direction god, Google Maps.
Grahul, Demon of Direction. Usher, go ahead. Roll me a quick old.
14 plus 3, 17.
So you recognize from the symbol in the robes that they worship a demon known as Grahul. He is known in many circles, many names: Angel Crusher, Kicker of Elves, Stomper of Dwarves, Devourer of Halflings.
I'm sorry. A kicker
So,
of elves
just-
is not very impressive.
Is an impressive thing when you punt an
Most
elf
people could
through
do
like a
that.
mountain. Yeah, but he punts elves over mountains. Okay, that's where he's the title kicker of elf. Hunter.
What was his name again?
Grahul. Gra.
Grahul. Okay.
Grahul. He's very bad. In demonic lore wise, he just goes around all the evil realms, messing up and trying to. Acheron. Hades, all those really bad ones.
All right. Okay.
Human followers follow him. Power.
We will carry
Or
on
souls.
with that knowledge.
For souls in his eternal army of. Cool. Do you share that with anyone, or just sort of like?
No,
So,
I do not share that with anyone.
so as you guys turn the corner, you see a bunch of just sort of cultists sleeping quietly, and they seem to be fairly unresponsive to any. Just very tired.
If my knowledge of cultists serves me correctly, these guys are doing some kind of ritual.
Oh, actually, since they're having a little ritual session, do you mind if I just stop for a couple of minutes and do my own ritual here?
Short rest.
Yep.
Okay, so
yes, charge up your technology. A useful break.
Okay, so Jiwoo, you can recover in the short rest. Is your level?
Okay. Huh?
With you're so you can number of spell slots.
I recover one spell slot.
No, arcane recovery is correctly because I'm doing a lot of reading about this because big old nerd. It's my thing. Wizards arcane. The spell slots have a combined level equal less than level that is equal to or less than half your wizard level rounded. So you can get two of your level 1 slots back.
Level 1 slots back. Nice. Okay.
Who is abusing their mic in the background?
I think it's Ethan again. Okay there, buddy?
Okay, so Ethan, you gain
Raining Thunder.
2 level 1 slots back.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have 2 level
Yeah,
1 slots back. And can I start my with one of my level 1 spells? Can I start the conjuring of my familiar?
Okay, no, you can cast as a ritual, which is 10 minutes. You don't waste the spell slot. So do you want to do that instead?
Yep.
Okay, so as the sleepy cultist, you prince small brazier and fill it full of for familiar. It's like ash and coal, if I remember correctly. Definitely like, and he takes it from a small pouch.
This man really do be carrying ash and coal around.
He takes out his
Dude,
small
wizards have to
brazier
carry a
and
bunch of
puts
weird
it on himself.
Really time for this?
A brass brazier and
I assure
NGP
you,
worth of
Lelouch and Guildford Antonio Lelouch,
charcoal,
Marathon
incense, and
Daniel
herbs.
III, I assure you that this will all be worth it. Do what you
So
love,
as
animals.
he begins to do that, Ethan, I'm assuming you're just swishing your cloak around and figuring out what it does. Cloak? Of
Josh,
protection.
I would like to use technology to use the equivalent spell of arcane weapon.
Arcane weapon. Arcane weapon is concentration for an hour. So yeah, I'll let you cast that on your fist. What type are you picking?
I don't like the word cast, Josh. I don't know what you mean.
Okay. So
There's
as you
there's no
you hit
cast
it, you hit
in
it,
here.
you hit it. So you sort of like activate a small button and your thunder gauntlet. What kind of damage are you doing with it now? Fire.
D8 plus D6 plus.
Yeah, no. What type of damage?
Oh,
Lightning, fire, acid, cold,
so
thunder again.
let's go for cold.
Okay, so as as a sort of like liquid nitrogen sort of steams off of your fist, encasing it in kind of the knuckles in. Ethan, that cloak you've been given is a cloak of protection, which is a +1 to AC and saving throws. So, cause you're having a short rest here, you can attune to it. So I assume you're just going to spend most flipping it around and swishing it. To discover indeed a cloak of protection, you add a +1 to your AC, all of your saving throws. It's really good. It's also uncommon, so it's like a really
Swish, swish.
swish swish. UM. By the way, if
Mhm.
any of you have taken any damage, by the way, if any of you have taken damage, you can spend a hit die to heal. That means you cross one of your hit die off until your next long rest
I just
roll.
cast Cure Wounds.
on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, how much is that again? Cure wounds is.
I mean, use technology. Am I right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't cast anything. I just get a syringe of, I don't know, heroin or something. Just
Yeah.
yoink it in my arm.
I cast
Just
use
shoot up.
heroin. What?
Cure wounds.
What do I do? What do I? what do I
Cure
do?
wounds. I'll flavor it once you cast it. So I need you to do me real quick. Roll me a d8 and then add your spell ability mod.
Got it.
So it's a d8 plus your intelligence.
Okay, give me a second. Where's my D8? Got it. 8 more health. Thank you.
8 more. Is that including your intelligence mod?
Yeah.
Okay, so Louis, you proceed to syringe. Inject that.
That's a well magical syringe you have there.
And it
From
retracts.
steel?
It retracts back into your suit.
Thank you. I've been working hard on that one.
No, so Jiwoo, as you continue casting, out from your pot, produce out from this pot, spectral. What was your animal again?
It was an owl.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hello, Ditto. How have you been?
Okay, Ditto's an not even that. Oh, that's rad. Ooh, ooh.
I don't
It
even
nods
know
at you,
beard
and then
or,
ruffles,
you know.
then ruffles up to you, and sort of like rubs its head in your chest.
I've missed you too.
Ooh.
Oh,
I currently have mixed feelings about this outcome.
you have mixed feelings about an owl? Oh, Lelouch, come over here. Come over here. Just press him. Press him once.
Very well then. I press him once.
This is the
Yeah, I
wildest game I've
suppose
ever
his
played.
feathers are rather soft, but I prefer my bed of roses.
Okay, so as you
Alright.
just do that, I assume what are you going to do with this with Ditto the oil?
I am disappointed but not surprised. So Ditto, could you just go into that next room full of cultists for me and just if I could, yes, just see through her eyes what's going on. That would be perfect.
Ooh, so the oil.
Bruce Steele is wondering the environmental impact of all these roses.
Roses are biodegradable, my friend. But not to worry, they have certain mystic properties to them.
I don't know what you're
I
talking
would presume
about.
that having mystic properties.
You must
in
mean
roses
technology
is quite
properties.
environmentally damaging.
I reach into my pocket and pull a pristine rose seemingly out of nowhere. Like, believe me, friend, these things cause no damage whatsoever. Throw one at them.
I do not believe
Thanks,
a single word
man.
you just said there.
So one of the roses flies at your face, and sort of just puffs away in this mystical smoke.
You know, it more like explodes into a mesmerizing cascade of scarlet petals.
What does that then? Sorry, I may have flavored it wrong there. Yes,
Well, all right, whatever you say.
same difference.
All right,
All right,
roses,
you
that's
have it
very
your
good.
way.
As you guys throw your roses, Ditto the oil sort of gracefully swoops through. Jiwoo's eyes just completely white. As the oil's eyes sort of his human eye. And the oil to look around. Just roll quick. Roll me a perception check with those bonuses.
Yeah. Actually, can I roll one of my lucky rolls?
Roll one of your lucky rolls. Yeah.
So, basically that means I get 2d20s
Yep.
and I pick whatever I want.
Exactly. For everyone who watched the last episode, you'll know how much I hate this.
First one, I got 2. The second one, nat 20. So, obviously, I'm going for the nat 20.
So the oil she's in grace, and like an eagle, oil looks what appears to be skinny looking starved men. bandages wrapped around their hands, sort of standing, sort of training punch. In the center of a woman, it's in the room, an elegantly dressed, pale woman, sort of watching them do this and going, "Good. Continue your training, and eventually Mortius and will." What's your just roll me a quick stealth roll for that aisle.
All right.
Oh no. Oh no no no.
Stealth.
Goodbye, ditto.
18.
Big mistake.
15. Oh, she doesn't see it.
She is a blind woman.
I know, right? You just. So that's
Blind as a bat. Or blind as a woman would be if she was in a really dark sewer.
I assume. Well, no, she's got dark vision. She can see you. She can see, but she just doesn't notice the aisle. So the aisle sort of. I'm assuming the aisle just comes back to you, on your shoulder.
Hello, Ditto. How'd it go?
Ooh, ooh. It nestles its head back in. Just this time, sort of like, as it lands on your shoulder, just in your neck, kind of like Ashen, basically, but more like Ashen. Play D&D. We playing it the entire 5 minutes. Acting career, boys and girls. So, what's you guys plan?
Bruce Steele would like to go in first.
Professor Colin Murray would advise that Bruce Steele does not go in first.
Why though?
What about not Professor Kyrilla and Lelouch? I'm not going to say the rest of the name. Remember it already. Zebradania. Gonna do.
It's actually wait.
Don't not again, dude. I don't need to hear it
No,
again.
no. I will attempt to recite his entire name properly. Wait.
No.
Lieutenant Baraton Zebradania the Third. Did I get it?
Yep. I think you did.
Alright. In I go.
Okay.
I sneak in because I'm not watching blind.
Roll me stealth real quick.
Ethan like jumps on my back and hides behind me.
Oh yeah, no, I won't even let you roll for that. That's happening. Okay, so
Okay.
Ethan.
I was joking, but okay. Ethan gives me +1 AC, right?
No, Ethan sort of
damage
as you walk into the room.
Actually, Josh, I'm going to I'm actually going to hold on to this Bruce Steele, and I'm going to use my cantrip guidance.
That's a +D4 to the attack roll or something, yeah.
Yeah.
A
No,
what?
+D4,
Okay, so
just to add the next roll.
nice. Okay, so his next roll gets a +D4, and with the
Happy to
flanking,
assist you.
She will appreciate it.
this pale woman looks towards you, going, "I seem to notice none of you are wearing."
Wait, I get it. Wait, what do I get? A +D4 to an ability score of my choice?
No.
No, +D4 to a the next roll you make.
The next die roll. Okay, right.
Yeah, so she's like, "I seem to know people who have these."
You're a bit quiet, Josh.
Oh, sorry. A Grand Lord Mortius.
Josh, you're just cutting out.
Yeah.
Am I? Alright, what's it? Can you hear me better now? Is it better now?
Oh
yeah.
yes, this is
Bruce
very
Steele
good.
can hear you really well now.
I'm afraid to notice that none of you are wearing robes. Will disappoint Lord Mortius.
Wait,
Already me.
woman, you must be blind. I am clearly wearing robes.
The wrong
Do you
kind,
not-
sir. The
Do
wrong
you not see the exquisite make of my outfit?
She begins to point to the
I'm not
armor.
wearing
Listen
robes,
to
but
Caesar wall punch.
I'm still wearing pretty cool armor.
I assume you aren't followers of Gahul there.
Well,
Yes,
I
we are.
mean, we did follow you here,
No.
so technically we are followers.
Ah, nice.
High IQ.
The sort of cocky smash in her face folds into. She goes, "Well." She clicks both of her fingers as as the men that were punching the pillars proceed to sort of all walk towards this sort of square in the middle of the room as she backs away to. Well, I would love to stay and chat on names. I'm afraid names are for tombstones, which you will soon be getting. As she then draws a circle around herself on the floor. Ta-ta! As she then proceeds to a small sort of circle on the floor just to make her disappear in the sort of a crowd of fire. I want everyone to roll initiative real quick. It's fighting time.
Fighting time.
Fighting
Jokes
time.
on
It's
Jokes on
fighting
her,
time.
jokes
Okay.
on her. My oldest sister already made me a tombstone.
15.
16.
Dang it.
16.
I hate everyone.
17.
Shut up.
15, 16, 16, 17. And who's the fifth? Sorry, Louis, you're 15, yes? So who was the 15 again?
Might have been me. Maybe.
Louis.
Can't confirm.
Jiwoo, Ethan, and finally, my guys, who all get a +5 to initiative plus their abilities. 17.
Can I get my superior dice back?
On a short rest, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So I'm gonna say yes, and if I'm wrong, then
No, I get them back
well.
on a short rest.
Nice.
So do I. Haha. I love the martial intention.
Okay, so who are these guys that we are fighting?
These guys are called Undead Fist, something I made, and they're cool.
All right.
Oh.
How many are there?
Why is it always on?
4.
4. All right. Good to know.
Okay,
Come
who's
on.
going
Can I-
first?
Right.
That is genuinely a 19. So this guy's I'm just gonna put this guy's like 20.
I would like to enter one deep, dark, dank dungeon that does not have undead.
So each of these guys, because they all but one of them has higher initiative than you, each of these guys slam their fists together, and each of them begin to take. They're already pale, sunken faces. Begin to begin. It appears to look like flesh is falling off. As they all gain, real quick, all but one of them gains a D10 plus 3. So again, then it is Ethan. Your astral arms have worn off by now, by the way.
Of course. Oh, here's zombies. No astral arms, as they would be broken.
Yeah, well, to be honest, Ethan, you did kind of use last bite and then turn them off or anything, or plus you have
That's fine,
plus you have
myself.
7. What do you say?
From what I have points.
I think you have 1 key point.
I-
Yeah,
Short rest.
key points. Do they recover in a short rest? Check that. Also, move a bit closer to the mic. You're a bit cutty out. You're right there.
It's either short or long rest.
Same here. I'm thinking it long rest.
Please be short rest.
Key. Oh no! You have to get all of your key back. Damn it.
Nice. I spent 2 key
I mean-
points to activate my magic arms.
Right, you have to
It's
figure out.
punching time, boys.
Don't you
so-
mean tech arms?
Well, it's technically spiritual arms. It's more of a belief thing. So the small halfling man proceeds to jerk his white
So
gorilla
that's
arms.
17 to hit,
Beside
Josh.
them. That is a definite hit. Yeah, that's a definite hit in its current form. How much damage you doing?
6.
6.
Yeah.
Just 6 radiant. Okay. You appear to dunk away at his. Wait, are you attacking the one that hasn't turned into a zombie yet?
No, I'm attacking one that has.
That's so dead. Cool. 28 plus 2.
Did I?
He's not dead. Is
Just have to
good
spend
old.
one of my points. Flurry of blows.
Okay, so just roll me for two unarmed, please.
That 23, 22.
Oh, both of those hit, Ethan. Oh my god. That is what's the damage?
7 damage. That is 5 damage.
Okay. To
All to the stick.
his
I
zombie
punch.
form breaks away as he turns into a skinny human. Lowered on health, but still with his fist out, ready to punch you. Next up, it's good old or GW. Who has the high Yeah, goes first. He's way higher dex than GW. What are you planning on doing?
Okay then. So the one that's still weak and hasn't powered up yet. Can I strike?
Yep.
I'll strike him while he's down.
All right, sweet. Are you gonna use any of your maneuvers on that?
No. I don't have any damage boosting maneuvers or familiar hits.
Oh, really?
So, nope.
You could do that one where you like throw a knife and stab him.
Yeah. But like, my rapier has more consistent damage.
Alternatively, you could use a short sword and a rapier and attack as a bonus action, but you don't get any bonuses to hit, just a flat 20. And a flat d6.
So, okay, so
I'll
I
let you
can
do that.
hit with the rapier first, and then the sword.
Yeah, as your bonus action, yes. You're allowed to do that. I'll do that.
Then I lose my +2 to damage. Okay, you know what, sir? I'll make 2 hits.
Okay, so the first hit,
15,
15 hits. Second hit,
14.
15 and 14. They both hit, so good job.
Okay, first of all, with only a +3, is the rapier, which deals 6 damage,
Damage.
and then the sword, which deals a d8, which is 9 damage, making a total for 15 damage.
So this guy's fairly cut up, mixed up. Jiwoo.
Is he dead?
He's not dead, no. These guys are fairly tough.
Okay, then
All right.
just to keep things going, I'll do one more thing. I'll make a ranged. I'll use my bonus snipe action to make a.
Oh wait, if
close
you're attacking with the short sword, that is your bonus action, by the way.
Oh well, never mind then.
Okay. My turn.
Jiwoo.
I am going to. Well, all of them have really high hit points, I guess.
Well, actually, it's radiant.
Josh,
Yes.
you were saying?
Yeah. So these guys are demonic. So whilst they're in this form, they get a bit of extra hit from radiant damage. So if you which is what Ethan's arms damage do.
Okay. So are they resistant to radiant damage?
No, they're not.
All right.
We're gonna have to finish up soon, by the way, guys.
Call upon the power of God and anime, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Guiding bolt. Does.
I will roll to hit, and I get 24.
20?
4.
24. Okay, 24. That hits. So roll me damage real quick.
Actually, I need to check how much. I think it's 3d10.
It is 46. Guiding bolt.
46. Guiding
That's a
bolt.
lot of damage.
That's insane. Personal.
All right. Actually, I'm going to cast this as a level 2 spell. And I'm
It's
going
5d6.
So 5d6.
So from your hand, proceed to sort of arc it,
20.
fire forwards. A 20.
Yep.
Nice. Is that against the hit? By the way? It's one of the one that's been hit.
No, 20 is the damage on that one person that I hit.
Look at one of the ones behind, beside the one that's beside the one beside Ethan. You fire that sort of like coils in pain as well, because you hit it with 20 damage, and these things are radiant damage. Just burns up and flames as it degrades. Kind of wipe life from the earth.
Cheers, Dionysus.
Next up is Louis. Louis, last in the initiative chain.
What's going on? Who's in front of me?
You can run up to hit at one of the there's one zombie that hasn't been attacked yet. You can hit him.
He's gonna get attack of opportunity, isn't he?
No, he doesn't.
Ah, well, alright, let's go ahead.
All right, roll to hit him
Roll to hit him. I have
with
a
your Thunder
plus-
Gauntlet with
Thunder Gauntlet. I have a +5 to hit, correct?
+5 to hit. Yes.
I got a 22. No, 23.
That hits. The first one hit. 22 hits.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a d8 plus a d6 plus my intelligence.
Yep.
8.
8.
6. Give me a second. I'm rolling. 13 damage. 13. Does that work?
He's not dead, but he's fairly by that hurt. So the one you guys haven't hit yet, he proceeds to just to like place his hand on his, surrounds himself with sort of spectral armor, increasing his AC to 15 with spell mage armor, which he will. Next up are my zombies. We're all going to take a swipe at people that have punched at them. So
just try.
Ethan. That's a D10. Ethan does a 4, does not hit. Never mind. Good. He's gonna action surge, which he can do, and he's gonna take another action and roll a natural 1. Good God. And he proceeds. So the first one, he proceeds to slam a fist at you and miss, and the second one to slam a fist, fail, breaks his arm. He sort of smacks his arm so hard that the ground shatters, dealing him about 2 damage. Arm sort of crack contact with the ground. And he yelps out of pain. Ow!
Oh,
Looks
mon
back at you.
dear.
Now, this guy's also going to action surge, and he's going to make 2 unarmed strikes at you. Do a plus 4, 2, 6. Do a 17 and a 16 hit.
I use my reaction to enter my parry stand, so only the 17 hits.
Okay, only the 17 hits. So he rolls for damage, and he strikes with both of his fists, and that is good old fashion D8. D8 plus 4. 7 plus 4 is 11. You take 11 damage as he sort of arch his head forwards and thrusts 2 fists at you, smacking you in the ribs. And now Louis, the one beside you, is going to also action surge. He's going to
Heal.
in the face. He hits you with neither of these hit, I'm assuming, because he has a plus
Over 25 you're looking for?
21. Okay, you're casting
Nope.
shield as a reaction.
Yeah.
Do you have enough spell slots to do that?
Yeah, I do. I've only cast 1 spell today.
Well, you cast Cure Wounds in that spell.
Oh yeah. How many spell slots do I have?
3, I think, isn't. Yeah. You
Okay,
don't have
then
any
I'm
spell
good.
slots. I just have to beat 20.
Yeah.
Yes. I did. As one of his fists smacks you just in the weak part of your armor, dealing you exactly 7 damage.
Impressive.
He's still gonna die.
You say weak as in there's a part of my armor that is weak. I don't know about that. 7 damage.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm good. Oh wait. Oh, I have damage reduction 3, don't I?
Yeah, so it's really just
We
good old fashioned
we
8
tap.
damage.
Big
Only 8
damage.
damage as he's ahead. And back to Ethan. Real quickly, what are you gonna do, broski? Ethan. One second, Ethan's just a little. Right, Ethan's a little busy, so we're just gonna take UM's turn first, and we'll root back to Ethan in a wee minute.
Sorry, I didn't
Oh,
realize
wait, he's
it was
back,
still
he's back.
muted.
Never mind.
Sorry.
That was
I
chill.
said
No, it's okay. It's okay. We'll keep that in. It's a little
mark
funny edit.
on the zombie I'd
It's a
already
bonus?
punched.
That is bonus action.
No, as my action.
No, it's a bonus mark. It's a bonus action.
Oh, nice.
You deal. Your fists are counted as both weapons, so roll me your damage for I'm assuming your astral arms. You're gonna roll me to hit with your astral
Then-
arms, please.
Josh, then I'm
Yeah?
spending superiority dice that I got back from our arrest to a
To do a fainting
friendly
attack. All right, roll me for your two hits there with your advantage, and be a little closer to the mic, would you?
That's a 23 and a 24.
That's a. What are you gonna hit, broski?
The one in front of me.
Yeah, one from you. What did you get, dude? You didn't say your rolls, bro.
A 23 and a 24 I did.
Oh, 23 to 24. Fine. Yep, that's a hit. So,
So that is
roll me
5
your
radiant damage.
2d4.
And
That's yes. That's
wait, it's 5
2d4s.
radiant damage plus d6.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 15 and a 12.
Oh, well, he's dead. He's very back to. So you sort of take your two
Also,
arms to
Josh,
grab him. Mm-hmm.
Josh, also,
Yep.
due to the creature falling to 0 hit points before the spell ends, I can then,
Move
on
your
my
hunter's
next
mark.
turn, cast it on a new creature.
Okay, well, you can do that next turn. As you proceed to grab this man, and sort of just rip him in half with your astral arms. No, like Kung Fu evolves, you sort of punch, and then rip him apart with your immense strength, with your summoned secret psycho arms. Next up is good old UM, and the one you're in
Nice.
front of, he's still alive.
Okay then. I'll put away my sword and just slash at him with like with one weapon.
So you sort of drop your short sword into its small sheath, and it catches in a really cool way. And now I'm assuming you're taking your old D6, your good old D20 out to roll me a hit there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
For the first.
First.
Well then, that was a trash roll, so I'm going to spend a supremacy dice to use precision attack.
Okay, and let's say adds a D8 to your roll, I'm assuming.
Yep, and that is okay. That's a 7, bringing it up to 15.
And this is the one you attacked the one awake, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you hit him. He hits.
Okay.
So you see even through his sort of dark spectral armor, it sort of strikes true. It pierces his chest, dealing approximately
13 damage.
what I said was true and pierces his heart, and the man falls over, fairly dead.
Okay, can I spend my bonus action to activate second wind?
Certainly, yeah. So regain your D10 plus your fighter level hit points, and that would be what
Okay.
roughly a minimum of 5 and a maximum of
I gain back 6 health.
6 health. Sweet. And now it's up to Jiwoo or Connor Murray. What's Connor Murray gonna do this turn?
Ooh, well. Conor Murray is going to do. Well, actually, no, he's going to use the power of God in anime once again and.
Guiding bolt.
Yes, do another guiding bolt.
Roll me to hit with this guiding bolt.
As a level 2 spell again.
As a level 2 spell. You're burning those level 2 spells rightly. Roll me to hit. I should
Roll
have
to
buffed up these
hit.
guys' armor class.
Hit
Yeah.
is 18.
Oh, yeah, well, that hits. Roll me for damage. 5d6 worth of damage. Averaging out at about what? Random roll here.
23 damage.
Dear God. There's nothing
The
left in him.
power of God and anime is very strong with this one.
Yeah, so this. Yeah, so it's as if Dionysus himself just came down and smited the creature. He ceased to disintegrate. But just as this last creature falls down to the ground, you hear a voice going, "Well, that was depressing. I think certainly we're going to find far more better recruits. For the meanwhile, though, the portal sort of erupts in flames, and out from its steps, a large man with a sword. Ready, his armor appears to. He's large with his long sword. He's just striking the ground. So now I think you want to take on this, and you'll have to do it next time.
Joke's
That's
on
right.
you, I'm into that.
Ooh,
Yeah, me
yeah, you're gonna have
too.
to do it next time. You guys are gonna have to do that next time, and yeah. So this might have been a bit of a shorter session than the first one, but we have got a lot done. I'm assuming next week you guys are gonna try and find Walcott and stuff, because he's not. I don't think he's not too far away, but you're still in some danger because these guys are slightly tougher than the last one you thought, and he's also got better stats. That's irrelevant and secret behind the scenes stuff. Tune in next week if more. Definitely give us a like, subscribe, and share the video to friends because, well, we're a D&D channel on YouTube. We're not going to be making loads of views. So yeah, seriously, if you're enjoying the series, please comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz. YouTube algorithm needs to see us.
And all that jazz.
And all
La
that
Luz
jazz.
Liberdania commands you to like this video.
Yep, so does the DM. DM's gonna smite.
Professor
Rockfall,
Conor
everyone will
Murray
die.
uses one of his potent rolls, and he figures out that you will actually find yourself subscribing to this channel.
Yep, you're all gonna subscribe. They're gonna watch.
Support the
Like,
section.
have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good day. Whatever time you're watching this. Be kind to one another. And peace. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Adios.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye then.
Oh, where's the?
Au revoir.
Au revoir,
Au revoir.
mademoiselle.
Zutalors. That's not goodbye, but it's still fun to say.
Tag.
Guten Tag.